tonight I am officially moving in to Doola HQ. How many days will it take to form 1,000 LLCs? So here's the plan. I was just here working today. Now I'm gonna head home, well, to my old home, and I'm gonna be packing up my bag to come here. I'm actually very tired right now because there's a concern that how am I gonna be able to sleep in a new place? So I am tired because I got up early and worked out, steam room, sauna, cold plunge. So that's only gonna help with the adaptation. There's gonna be a daily short that we put out, and then there's also gonna be a longer form vlog that we put out on YouTube. Every day the next morning, I'm gonna add the count of how many LLCs or companies were formed the previous day. That's the official count. The goal is I live there in the office until we form 1,000 LLCs. Okay, we're back at the apartment and we have laid out everything we need. Step one, we got some pants here. We got a pillowcase. I'm gonna run to Target to get a pillow. We then have gym clothes. We got socks. We got some slides for the gym. We do have some shorts because the weather's getting hot. We got some supplements. We got the ultraviolet red light therapy mask. We have my gym bag. We're also gonna take this bag here for an extra storage bag. And now what we're gonna do is put everything inside this hamper. Let's call an Uber. Final thing will be setting up shop for the end of day one. Let's do it. Okay, now it's time to get set. So step one is I'm gonna put all my stuff into the closet. Okay. It's 8:37. We are gonna take a quick walk to Target to grab a pillow. We're almost back at the apartment, the home, the office. We're gonna put together the new bed, and then we're gonna wind down for this day for a big, big day two. Every day is a big day. We're cooking, we're ready to roll. So now, typically, I will brush my teeth at the gym, but this is night one, so we're gonna go brush our teeth. That is a wrap, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. I just naturally woke up at right before 5, even in a new environment. There we go, that looks nice, if I might say so. So yesterday, okay, this is a great start to the week. We did 50 companies. Okay, that's it, we're cooking. So 50 on day one, 950 remaining, and then we'll add the count here as we go. I'm up, within 30 minutes I'm out. We're gonna work out. That's the first key routine in the day to have some separation here. I don't exist yet to the world until I have got my exercise in. And I know it's gonna make me better in everything else I do. And ultimately, you gotta take care of yourself. Before you can be CEO of a company, you gotta be CEO of yourself. I'm heading over to Equinox right now. It's 5:30, I'm gonna hit the gym. It is 7:24 a.m. And I gotta say, this is actually incredible being this close. As you can see, the office is right across the street. I'm gonna be heading to the office now and I'll be ready to roll at about 7:30. So it's 7:30 now. That is delicious. Delicious. Okay. Now we're gonna hit the desk. I have 3 hours of heads down time to start the day. That means by the time my first meeting hits, I would have worked out, gotten really heads down, focused, deep work in. So it feels like I've won the day already. I have my beginning of week sync and I'm setting up for the company all hands. So this is my room where I can take calls, record content here. We have the setup and I'll do the company all hands. So we typically do this on Mondays, but we had a holiday, so we flexed it to Tuesday. We'll also do a check on any tasks for the week. So prioritization changes, if there's any projects as well. It's a good way to kick off the week. Okay, 1:09, 30-minute lunch break, and then 30 minutes of buffer too. So that allows for any convos internally, and we're going to the local Sunyak Fancy Foods. 5:50 and we're heading down to Shopify HQ in Soho for a event called Ugly Talk, which is about going from 0 to 10K, which is a perfect fit for doula customers. We're even going to try to potentially interview some founders at the event too. We are biking home after a night. Shopify panel was pretty awesome. 0 to 10K, the ugly, really authentic speakers. I'm actually kind of glad I'm going back because I have a 5:30 a.m. interview tomorrow. Now, the way this happened is there's a candidate in Europe who we're interviewing, and I really want to meet with this candidate before we have a debrief tomorrow evening for this role. So I offered slots as early as I'd be up, so 5:30 to 10:30 a.m., and the slot was 5:30 to 7:30. So we're gonna wake up and work. Pretty wild, but body naturally wakes up at 5. So when I kick things off, wash my face real quick and then get started. Let's do it. The count for today, 64, we're cooking. Okay, that's quite a start. If we can maintain 50 companies a day, I will be going home in 20 days. 7:24 a.m., about to hit the gym. Okay, GM, good morning. It is now 9:24. Something I'll do sometimes at the gym is when I'm stretching, I'll just start going through my emails or Slack messages or the stair stepper. So they say there's no such thing as free lunch in life, but I feel like that's it's free cardio or free stretching. So I had a dinner with a member of our team. We had a little catch up. You obviously talk in the office and have one-on-ones, but it is nice to just completely get out of the office. And we chatted for about an hour and a half, caught up on how things are going in the quarter. So we'll head over to the Equinox, hit the steam room for my wind down, and then we're gonna head back to the office and head to sleep. So I am very tired. My plan is to be in bed in about 5 minutes. So in bed at 9, that's a full solid 8 hours there. I am very tired, so we're gonna head into the office. Final thing, we finish off with the 5-year journal. We're a little bit past 9 p.m. and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, good morning. Okay, it is 5:04 a.m. We're gonna go do a quick LLC check. Ooh, okay, wow. We are cooking right now, so let me show you how I'm doing this. So we have a sheet here. It's the KPI indicator, and then down here we have a formations activated. So you can see here the formatted date. So what I'm doing is just taking everything from the 28th, and then I'm coming over here and I'm summing up the quantity. So that's what we have from the 28th. And 83, let's go. So we got 50, 64. This is about 200 in 3 days. So that means 5 times this takes you to just about 1,000. That means it'd be 15 days, which is just over 2 weeks. Not bad. I was preparing for 2 months when we started this. So not to jinx it, but let's see. A little moist day in New York. It's 7:11 a.m. I like to take my time, but I hustle through the workout, but I'm able to hit everything. Heading back to the office, I'll be able to hit the desk and get rolling by 7:30. Day is off to a great start. Currently 8:50, and on my laptop right now, I was able to go through and knock off some of the key tasks I wanted to do this morning. We are leaving. We just made it out in time before the close. And so, gonna head back up and gonna get right to bed. And now we'll finish off with the 5-year journal. We're building something pretty cool here. Now it's time for bed. So I will see you tomorrow. I woke up and had from a dream about LLCs. I'm not even kidding. Damn, this is a good dream too. To be real, this was a day when I woke up and probably could have gone back to sleep. I was tired. These are the important days. I mean, yeah, I'm a little tired, but I know after I work out and some coffee too, I'll be ready to roll. And quick update, I did check with the analytics team just to make sure. No issues, no duplication. The count is legit. 32. Okay, 32 it is. Okay, this is interesting, very interesting. So I haven't quite yet filmed yet in the gym, but I'm thinking one day, there's another gym where I think you're allowed to film. Now, I don't know if you're allowed to film at the Equinox, but at that gym you're allowed to film. So one day I can go through the full workout, flow and everything there. That could be probably on the weekend, that's when I typically see him. Wow, that was a good lunch. Went to Kava, Mediterranean, steak harissa bowl. So, lunch. Now at 2:30, I have a stand-up hold with our head of finance. That just gives us a touch base each day to cover any topics that come up. I think one funny thing is I haven't told the full team I'm doing this, so not everyone knows. I feel like right now my entire life is between, we got the office, we got the gym, we got food here. Now I'm gonna head to Equinox and I'm gonna go shower, steam, and wind down for the day. As I was coming back, I was thinking one thing. I know there's gonna be questions of, oh, if you weren't filming this, would you actually on a Friday be sleeping? You can ask my friends, the answer is most likely yes. And we'll be up for the count tomorrow. Let me make a prediction actually. 50, 64, 83, 32. My guess is we did 47. Let's see if I remember that in the morning. And with that, I will LLC you tomorrow. Good night. 7:31 a.m. I definitely caught up on a little bit of sleep. It's hard to just lie around, even though no one else is around. Oh, I think that's pretty badass. I'll sometimes send a picture to my friend saying, Luke, I'm your father, or I'll insert their name there. So this thing goes for 5 minutes automatically. So my prediction last night, I remember, still got some memories, was 47. Those highlighted cells, 28, okay. We came in a little under, and this is also done. Now the count sits at 28 on a Friday. 5-day run rate here is 257, which means if you multiply this by 4, should be at 1,000. So we're looking at this current rate, we're looking at 20 days. Now what I'm gonna do is some coffee, creatine, citrulline malate, a bit of honey, and then we are going to hit the gym. I don't know what that was. The devil's inside me. Little throwback. We actually used to be called Start Pack. That's good. Fit check, it's the same. That's the joke, it's the same. On the weekends, I like to do the same thing. This is where I don't want to have a life where I have to live for the weekend. If there's things I like to do or feel good doing, I want to do them every single day. So this is one of them. 10:43 a.m. So on the weekends, because I have no meetings or anything after, I can take my time a little longer. So that means I can stretch for a little longer or spend a little more time on the stair stepper or do a couple extra reps. Just a little walking music, a little walking bop. Okay, that was a good morning so far. What I did here is I actually just worked for a little over an hour, but the first task on my task list, which I set yesterday, is what I just knocked out today. So I just started some of the meeting prep for next week too. Now I'm gonna go get some lunch at a place called This Bowl. So let's bike down to This Bowl. It is a gorgeous New York City day. Every day is a gorgeous day, but this is gorgeous from a sunny weather perspective. Little afternoon coffee shop action, Cafe Lyria, and a dinner at Zero Auto. My goal is every day should just be what I want it to be a great day, given what I want to focus on and my goals. Whether it's a Tuesday or a Friday or a Saturday, someone asked me at dinner, like, hey, how much do you work? And I said, I can sustain, because I've been doing this for some time. Okay, now I'm gonna actually plug this in and see how much I can upload. So it turns out the upload was taking too long and I'm tired. So I'm gonna get ready for bed now. We're gonna set the stopwatch and we're gonna see how long it takes. Ready and go. Oh, it's poor execution on the finishing strong. 21 seconds, not bad. And it doesn't have to be bed ready, as in presentation wise. Okay, so with that, it is 9:54. We're gonna head to bed. See you tomorrow morning. Let's do it. It is 5:04 a.m. We'll do a quick LLC count, then I'm gonna go wash my face and get ready. The count is 24 on set, which takes us to 281 in total. It's 5:35, so I wanna do a couple hours heads down before 8. We're gonna head to the workout. Okay, what a morning. We're cooking. I went till 9:15 actually, because I was just in flow and I wanted to update our deck and actually send that out to someone who is actually interested in getting more involved with the business strategically. So now I'm gonna head over to the gym. We got the bag secured. One thing about New York is the streets are very quiet on the weekend mornings, because most people are up a little later. So while I was writing, the guy next to me goes, hey, what are you writing about? He was, then after he said, I saw you writing, I thought you were gonna write one quick thing. Then I saw you keep turning the page after the page after the page. And then he was saying that, people don't do that anymore. They don't write, and it's true. People use GPT, but then he asked what I was doing, and I told him about the challenge. And he said, which is exactly what we're doing. He said it's a great idea because people want to feel like they're a part of the journey. We're coming along. Then my friend's actually coming to the oil rigs to work. Now this person coming, he actually doesn't know that I am living in the office. So I'm gonna just actually film some content with him and tell him that I'm just documenting, but I'm not gonna tell him. So it's gonna be funny when he finds out that I am later and realizes that he's actually part of the content.
Oh, we're filming right now?
This is HY.
Bro, why were you filming?
Now I am finalizing my list for tomorrow. So I'm just prepping I got my to-do list here, things I wanna hit right away in the morning. Then I'm just looking at my calendar too to see if I have anything tomorrow I need to prepare for or anything in particular. And now I'm gonna go grab some dinner and I'm gonna head to the weather's beautiful outside, so I'm gonna head to the West Side Highway to eat and catch the sunset, which today is at 8:21. Little sunset, little dinner. I got the sweet green kimchi bowl for the 4th time this week. It was delicious. What I will say though, we're almost wrapping up the first full weekend living in the office, and not gonna lie, I know we haven't fully finished the night, but not that bad. Really not that bad. Worked the body today, worked the mind today, feeling good. It's a good day. That is officially 1 week. We're 1 week down. And with that, folks, another day in the wraps. Another day, another LLC.